Here we have an equation like 14 plus 12. What I find easiest is to break up 14 and break up 12. I see 10 plus 4 plus 2. I see the 4 from the 14 and the 2 from the 12. I'm now going to add 10 plus 10, which is 20. And I'm going to add 4 plus 2, which is 6. Now I'm going to add both these numerals together, which is 26. So 14 plus 12 equals 26. Now I'm going to try it in a different way to make sure I'm right, but also so that I can widen my idea of how to get an answer. Here I'm going to use base tens. You can see in the left circle I have 14, in the right circle I have 12. I'm now going to combine them down in the bottom one, and now I have 26. Now I'm going to try it on a number line. I started at 12. You don't always need to start at 0. You can start at one of the places where the numerals are. I'm now going to add 14, so I decided to go up by 2 each time. But you could go up by however many you want as long as it makes sense. You can see I'm adding 2 each time, and I'm going to do that 7 times to get to 14. My answer is 26. I've now tried this in 3 ways, getting 26. You can see how I've done it. Plus 10, and then added 4 more. And then I got to 26. This is a little bit more difficult. It's 71 plus 39. There's a lot of different ways to go about this. For me, I see 70 plus 30 and 1 plus 9. Again, the 1 comes from the 71 and the 9 comes from the 39. When I add 70 plus 30, I get 100, just like if I add 7 plus 3. And if it's 1 plus 9, it equals 10. 100 plus 10 is 110. Now I'm going to try my second strategy with base tens. In my first circle, I'm going to have 71. In my second circle, I'm going to have 39. The thing that we're going to have to keep in mind now is because we have a 9 plus a 1, it's best that we start to think about regrouping. Here, I'm going to start by counting my tens. I have 100 tens, or 10 tens making 100. And I have 10 ones making a rod. So that's 110. Now I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to try a number line. So I've found out that I've gotten 110 on 2 equations. When doing a number line with numbers that are really big, you always have to think about what would be the fastest, easiest way of getting a number without confusing yourself. Are you going up by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20? What is it? So that you don't get confused and you can do it efficiently. Here, you can see that I wrote 71 because that's where we're technically starting. I'm going to add 9 because then I get to 80, which is an easier number. You don't need to do it this way, but I like to. It's my strategy. Now you can see that I have clearly added 39. And what number did I get to? 110. So I've now checked it in 3 ways and gotten the same answer. Let's go back and try a little bit of a smaller number and see if we get it again. So we are going to do 29 plus 37. When writing the numerals, again, I see 20, I see 9, I see 30, I see 7. Now I'm going to reorganize them. I see 20 plus 30 and 9 plus 7. 20 plus 30 is 50. 9 plus 7 is 16. I could also take 1 from the 7, make it 10, and then add 6 to get 16. 50 plus 16 is 66. So now I have my answer of 66, and I should check it in another way. What I'm going to do is get out my base 10s and try it out this way. I now have my first circle on the left with 29. Do you notice how I'm doing them in groups of 3 so that it looks a little bit more efficient? I don't get confused. Again, I'm going to have to think about regrouping. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm going to write 5 10s. Now I'm getting to my 1s, which I have way more than 10. Did you notice how I counted to 10 and got an extra rod and then counted the leftover 1s and put them down? That's called exchanging. I again get my answer of 66. Now let's try it on a number line. Number lines can sometimes be confusing, but the more you challenge yourself and try it, the better you'll be at them. Remember when I said it's really, really smart to start thinking about how you're going to do it. Are you going to separate them by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? Sometimes you have to erase. No, didn't like going up by 4s. Ooh, I'm going up by 10s again. Again, you can see that I'm starting at 30 rather than 29. I just have to keep that in mind for the end. So you can see I'm going up 10, another 10, and another 10. That's 30. Now I only have to go up 6. And the reason is because I moved from 29 to 30 in the beginning. I don't like going up by 1 each time, but I thought I'd try it this time. It got a little confusing because there was too many little bumps, but I still ended up getting the answer, 66. We're going to try a way bigger number, 736 plus 355. You can see that I'm breaking it up in order of hundreds, then tens, then ones. I have 7 hundreds, 3 tens, and 6 ones. I have 3 hundreds, 5 tens, and 5 ones. 700 plus 300, 30 plus 50, 6 plus 5. If I have 700 plus 300, that is a lot like 7 plus 3, which is 10, so that must be 1,000. 30 plus 50 is 80, and 6 plus 5 is 11. That's 1,000 plus 80 plus 11. 1,091. Now I'm going to erase and try it with base 10s. Remember to organize your base 10s in a really easy to figure out way. Try and make it as organized as possible. You will notice that I have 7 100s, I have 3 10s, and 6 1s, and then I have 3 100s, 5 10s, and 5 1s. I'm now going to combine these. I just counted 1,000, so I'm going to make a cube. There's my 1,000. Now I'm going to add my 10s. There's 8 10s for 80. And now I'm going to redo my 1s. And you're going to see I need to regroup, so I can put another 10. I'm recounting to make sure. And then adding the 1s. I got my answer again. Yay!